50 Relatops, and it had at least one, maybe two babies with it. Let's get this thing some food. So we're gonna hang out for a minute and 46 seconds. Hey everybody, welcome back to World Runner Dex. I'm Dex, and today we're back in Ark Survival Ascended, and we're back on Scorched Earth. We're gonna mess around on our base here a little bit. We're gonna do a little bit of breeding. We've been trying to breed up. We've got a nice pack of raptors, but we're trying to dial in our breeding settings. So we're gonna work on that a little bit. As you can see, we've been sort of off camera working on building up a base. This is just a very beginning of it here. We need to tame some stuff to speed that up. We've got a couple low level dinos that are helping us with this stuff, but we need to tame up some higher level ones. Then we're gonna have some babies, and that's gonna really start moving things along. Yeah, and then we also have a little bit of exploring that we're gonna do on our moth. Right here, our Lymantria. And then, but the main thing that we're going to be doing is checking out our settings and kind of dialing that stuff in. So let's go. Now we're going to see if we can hatch up these. They're pretty close. Yeah, 20 seconds till they're done. So we're going to see how fast they grow. You can see how fast this Morellatop has been growing. It's not bad. It could be faster, but it's not bad. Come on, there we go. The imprinting, the want care, we have that set. We'll show the settings. We have that set, so it's pretty quickly that it wants that they want a cuddle or whatever, you know, that they want care, they want a walk or whatever it's going to be, and it's quicker than their growing time. And I haven't set it 100% imprinting. I like that. I don't want to mess around with this stuff, you know, too much. Once is, you know, still playing the mechanic, but, you know, it's doing the mechanic. Some of them we're going to get to imprint. Some we're not going to have the stuff for us. We're not going to get to imprint those. But I'm kind of happy with where that's at. So once we get these hatched up, what we're going to do is we're going to take a couple, we're going to find the highest level male and female. Actually, what we might do is find the highest level male, and we'll probably breed them with Deanna, because I love Deanna's colors. And then we're going to see when Deanna can mate next, see how quick that, if we need to adjust the mating time, the interval between mating times on the Raptors. If it's like pretty much instantaneous, that's good, because that means I think on the bigger ones like the Rexes and the Wyverns, we'll have a little bit longer, hopefully not too much longer. Maybe like if it's 5 minutes, that's fine. Just because when you're doing the breeding and you're doing the mutations, 5 minutes is I think a pretty good interval. It allows you to run around, kill babies, get rid of them, you know, do what you gotta do kind of thing. So we're gonna come back after these guys. When these guys, in 2 minutes and 20 seconds, when they're ready for their cuddle or whatever they're gonna want. The storm has rolled in right as we're getting ready to be doing our stuff here. It's fine. So one of them wants paired. That one wants to cuddle. Cool. That one wants paired. Perfect. What do we got here? This one wants to cuddle. I love it. And this one wants tinto berries. Do I have tinto berries still? No. We have them here. So, love it. 4 things that we have. So we're going to get imprints on all of them. And now we're not messing around with it a lot. So I'm just going to walk them over here a little bit, and then we're going to let them do their thing. There's meat for them to eat. As you can see here, we've started building our base. Waterfalls up there. Surprisingly quiet. That was one of the worst parts about building near a waterfall before, is that the water was just like super loud. For some reason that's not now, so must have been something they changed, but I like it. That means we can, you know, interact and we can have stuff around the waterfall without it blasting out all of our audio. Okay, something we should have probably done a while ago is we were flying around looking for crystal deposits. Something's mad. We're gonna go this way just because we don't want to get shot by... We don't want to get shot by any of the thorny dragons. Although there's the crystal we're looking for. That's a cool looking, oh man, we're dying. Can I get down there? Harvest. Better head home and cool down a bit. Is not great, but it's better than nothing for now. We're about at half health, so we better hurry. Good, we only need 2 crystals. We need hide. Let's make one of these. Actually, we're gonna make 2 of these if we can, just to have it back up. Alright, perfect. Something we desperately needed. So we're going to mate this unimprinted raptor with this imprinted one. The stats from the imprinted one won't get passed on. We know how fast the egg timer, the egg hatch rate is. That's a good speed. The maturation, when the time it takes the babies to grow up to become adults, that's not bad. It could be a little bit faster, but we might tweak that later. Right now, we're going to keep it. We'll tweak it later depending on how fast it takes wyverns, UDs, and maybe the new creature. If we tame one of those and we start mating those, we'll see how long that takes, and we'll adjust it. But for now, at the raptor level, it's not bad. So we're going to probably keep that. The thing we're most curious about right now, because we have the imprinting where we like it, the thing we're most curious right now is the interval. So how long will it take for her to be ready to mate again, basically? So as soon as we're about ready to 100% mate, we'll come back and we'll see what that number is. Okay, it's just about up here, about at 100% mating. She'll drop an egg, and we'll pick that up. Only a minute and a half for it, and we got 13 minutes. 13 minutes between mating on raptors. That's not good. We need to get that down to like a minute or less. So we're going to adjust that number also. Okay, here you can see our settings. I think most of this stuff is standard. I don't think I change any of this. Let's see, gameplay, non-permanent diseases, level 5 difficulty. All this stuff is turned off. Light beam on dead bodies if disabled. I haven't noticed the light beams. I don't know. Light beams on dead body. There should be a light beam, but there isn't. So maybe I have to uncheck that. It's almost like the opposite of what they're saying here. Everything is. I left everything the same. Normal. I think this stuff is all the same. Cryopod damage, multiply, nerf damage. Yeah, I didn't touch any of this stuff. This is all the same, I believe. Yep. Regular loot crates. Regular fishing quality. I should turn that up, but I won't. Babies. This is the important stuff here. Anyone can cuddle. The mating interval we just turned up to 0.002 from 0.005. At 0.005, that's when the raptors had about, I think, 5 minutes in between, or maybe it was 10 minutes, something like that. We have the speed multiplier for the eggs at 75. That's a pretty good spot. The cuddle interval multiplier at 0.01. So even though it says, so more often means you'll cuddle with them more frequently, we turned it down, so it's less than 1. And that ends up turning down the time they want to, turns down the time they want that initial cuddle. 0.01 seemed to work pretty good. We left this the same. Baby mature speed multiplier we turned up to 100, so they would grow up fairly fast, because when we're breeding, we want them to grow up fast so that we can start breeding the next group. imprint multiplier we turned up to 100. That way we only have to imprint them once and we're done. So these are the stats here that we've been kind of playing with to try and get our sweet spot. Farming, we might have turned up just the health, and we may have turned this up to 0.25, and I may have turned this up to 0.5. I don't remember exactly. The rest of this should all be the same. Let's see, and I did turn taming speed up to 4.5 just so that we're not sitting around all day taming things and I don't know, really making it boring. So yeah, those are the stats. We may revisit this if we need to adjust these. I might throw this into another video if this isn't working when we're starting to breed wyverns and rexes and carnos, and basically when we're starting to do our boss killing breeding, we may adjust this stuff. Okay, let's get this girl breeding and see what happens. So currently we have everything exactly how we want it with the settings, except for the interval between breeding. We need to get this for Raptors. I'd like to get it down below 5 minutes, hopefully somewhere in the 3 to 2 minute mark. We'll come back when she's closer to being done. Okay, here we go. We're about to see. Let's see if it resets here. We're gonna pick up this egg, and 2 minutes, ready to mate in 2 minutes. That's perfect. So we're gonna leave those settings where they are now that we showed just a few minutes ago, and we will only adjust them if when we're breeding like wyverns, rexes, and uties. Then we'll, if it's not good, then we'll adjust it at that point. So our little baby dino grew up, and yeah, it's fully imprinted. We are going to have to take the dinos out, or the raptors out here in a little bit, and we'll go meat farming, and we'll fill up our trough with meat. We have the settings we like right now for the breeding, so I think everything's pretty good. And I think we're going to end the episode there. Next episode, we'll try and make some... we're going to make a long neck. We're going to make some bullets. Well, actually, maybe we already have the long neck made. What we need to start doing is start producing bullets. And we're going to start taming some other dinos. We're going to use our gathering dinos to build, or to craft some gates, so we can start taming some of the RGs that we saw on top of the mountains. Yeah, so that's the plan for the next episodes. Okay, with all that stuff said and done, we're going to end the episode there. If you enjoyed the episode, please hit the like button. I really appreciate it. I really love watching the subscriber numbers climb up, so I really appreciate you guys that hit the subscribe button. It means a lot. And you know, the comments I'm getting and the naming of the dinosaurs, that stuff helps out a lot. So if you have any clever names for some of these dinosaurs, I really appreciate it. And yeah, thanks for watching, and hope you guys have a great day.